All right, welcome back to the School of 1%. We're talking about the middle class traps. I always get fired up about this stuff. In the next one, guys, we're going to talk about do what you love. This idea of do what you love as a middle class trap. Now, when you're listening to that, it might be a little bit perplexing. It might be a little bit, contradictory to some of the stuff you've heard because you're watching this and you're saying, well, Corey, I heard Mark Cuban say, do what you love. I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger maybe say, do what you love. Or I heard Bill Gates, not the coolest guy, say, do what you love. And to be real, sometimes that advice applies. But I want you to imagine for a minute, let's take this concept of do what you love and let's apply it to the entire planet. Okay, let's tell everybody who's paving those roads you drove on today, tell all of them, do what you love. I want you to tell all the farmers who are growing corn, who are growing soy, hopefully non-GMO, who are growing all of our vegetables, who are raising our cows, hopefully they're grass-fed, okay, who are raising literally our chickens and are producing our eggs and producing our dairy and are, growing all them almonds for all you vegans, drinking the almond milk, okay? Let's just pretend for a minute that we told all of these people, okay? I want you to pretend that we tell everybody on planet Earth to do what they love, to chase their pleasure, to chase their bliss. Take this new age concept and apply it to power line technicians, plumbers, electricians, roofers, concrete guys. You think it's easy stripping concrete forms and fixing a bridge? Do you think it's easy welding pipes underwater? Do you think it's easy fishing for crabs up in Alaska or cleaning out the sewers? None of these things are easy and a lot of them aren't enjoyable. But the great thing is you can derive great satisfaction from serving others. And societies decline. Societies actually go down, right? This is not going to be popular advice for you because a lot of the time society reinforces the beliefs of the current time. And right now, society is on a decline. If you don't understand that, then a lot of this video and a lot of the future videos are going to be very hard for you to understand. Society has been on a decline for over 40 years. So we haven't been in a decline for just the last 5. A lot of these ideas came in the last 30 to 40 years. So if society is on a decline, a lot of these ideas are actually regressive, right? They're not progressive. Just because we're moving forward in time doesn't mean society is. The Romans fell, right? The Greek Empire fell. The Egyptian Empire fell. Okay, a lot of these, the Ottoman Empire, a lot of these empires fell, and the people at the time in those civilizations didn't realize that it was the ideas they were operating on that was leading to that downfall. So when you have a society that's chasing pleasure, that's chasing indulgence, that's chasing enjoyment, what ends up happening is you have less and less people willing to do the hard things, willing to contribute. So my advice to you is very simple. Seek to be of value to society first. I'm not saying you can never have fun, you can't drive cars, you can't go fishing, you can't, do butterfly watching or whatever thing you're into. But what I'm saying is your number one goal in society at the beginning of your career especially, but even through the majority of it, is to contribute to society. That is where we derive purpose. That is where we derive satisfaction and fulfillment, is serving others. Now, we can take the money, we can take the time we earn, we can take the freedom we get from all of those things, from the money and from building a company, and we can go and do what we love. But not everyone has the privilege of chasing what they love and it all works out. So I want you to think really hard about this now. Let's think about that society where we tell everybody to do what they love. Let's tell all the farmers, let's tell all the guys paving the roads, all of our construction workers and our engineers to just do what they love. How long would society function? So picture that society. That advice is not functional. Do what you love is something that's earned. So what you need to do is become so skilled and so valuable to society that you have such abundance that people are paying you such significant amount of money for your skills and for your value that you can buy time back, that you can buy the things that you enjoy. And eventually, if you can set other people up to replace you, then you can go and pursue a passion. But if you're new to your career, if you are new into the workforce, you have a duty and a responsibility to serve society. Build your skills. Work in an industry that's going to elevate you as an individual. If you're selling telecom, if you're selling cars, if you're a power line technician, if you're a welder or an engineer, continue to invest in yourself. Pursue skill sets. Pursue leveling yourself up. reach such a high level of competence and ability so that people pay you exorbitant amounts of money and you can actually buy freedom and buy choice to do what you want with your free time. It's a much more practical solution, guys. Earn your freedom and earn the ability to do what you love. See you guys in the next video.